Well, good afternoon, everyone. We have this tornado warning issued for Clay County. It's going to be expiring in the within the our at 3:45, zooming into this area. And now we're going to see that it's north of West Point at this moment. I believe this road right here is probably Highway 42 or Highway 50 50 Highway 50. Highway 45 alternate that goes up to Tupelo, but between Abbott and Una, this is where we have our most amount of reflectivity on radar. Let's go ahead and try to go back into high-res vorticity. As you see, there's not a lot showing up. Let me zoom out just a tad bit and show a little bit the storm overall. Overall, the storm is producing very strong winds. If you turn it on the Barron button, as you can see, some of these winds are picking up greatly, and there's probably even some good size hail within this storm, but coming in between Una and Abbott, everywhere from a half inch up to a 1.25 inch of hail within these regions, as well as rain 2 inches to around 1 inch per hour. So we're not only having to deal with the possibility of a tornado, but also the possibility of large hail as well as some flash flooding. Now zooming out, you see this is the tornado warning that's issued for Clay County. This will start to move to the northeast, but it'll be probably moving into Monroe County as well as these counties up to the north. But we do have a tornado warning down to our south, which has been confirmed down south towards Meridian. This storm has actually produced some damage south of Newton, Mississippi, in Newton County. Some downed trees and power lines have been reported with this storm. As you can see, this storm is moving across I-20 on the I-20 corridor. Very strong couplet right here. Just if you turn it on velocity, you're going to see a very bright, strong amount of velocity, very tight rotation coming in between Newton and Meridian. This track is moving off to the north and to the east. If we can get a track on this storm, that will start to be the reason why I look at this storm right now, is because if we zoom out, it's about to come into our viewing area over the next few hours or so. As you can see, zoom out just a tad bit more, Macon. You may just be clipped to the south of this. Probably this will be affecting people in southern Noxubee County. But you also have this other storm that is coming out of Philadelphia in Neshoba County, going to be pushing up through, coming in toward close to the Macon area within the next 30 minutes. But for right now, 2 minutes, Forestdale, going into 10 minutes, Corey, around 15 minutes, Preston, as it moves off into the northeast and eventually moving into our area. Now, if we could go back to let's go back to this storm. You can see this very strong classic look moving off to the north and northeast. This anywhere from doesn't look like any towns within our area, but within the next 15 minutes, Collinsville, Pine Springs, and the next 20 minutes, as well as the next 30 minutes, is going to be around Dalesville as well. So if we can zoom out and take a look overall what we have in our overall region, we can see that we have tornado warnings over in the Meridian metropolitan area, as well as Clay County, just north of West Point. I'm not really sure what the National Weather Service, I think they even cut back on this storm of what of the tornado, so they could be indicating that they are trying to limit this warning down, but we still have potentials for back off to the south and to our west for more storms to develop. We have this tornado watch in effect for the entire state of Mississippi until 2 o'clock, until 7 p.m. Tuesday. And what this means is we have the possibility and the atmosphere available so to produce tornadoes. But with these tornadoes, remember, find your lowest level of your house. If it's a basement, that is really good. If you don't have a basement, most interior room away from windows and exterior walls. You want to protect yourself, put as many walls in between you and the outside as possible. Parents, get your kids protected by putting on one of their baseball helmets or whatnot, and also even a bike helmet is even going to be helpful with that. And seek sturdy shelter. Get out of mobile homes. If you have time, go to a shelter or to a friend's house that is a little bit more sturdier than a mobile home. But if all else fails, if you're out, go lie in a low-lying ditch. That's also safer than being on the roadway or in a mobile home. Currently, right here in the junction right now, we are not seeing much of anything. We did have some rain earlier during the day. Cars are leaving campus as school was let out early. And overall, what we have the tornado warnings down south of our viewing area, about to come into our viewing area, into Winston and probably Noxubee counties. We also have this weakening tornado warning in northern Clay County, about to move into Monroe and Chickasaw County. And back down to the south, we have more storms even coming our way south of Jackson along I-55. That's what we're going to have to be dealing with within the next few hours.